One of the most fruitful football clubs in the Netherlands is facing bankruptcy and extinction. ADO Den Haag has until the 1st of October 2021 to guarantee the Dutch FA 5 million euros or their professional license will be removed. I grew up very close to the stadium, so during my teen years I went to plenty of games, and it absolutely breaks my heart to see this club go through all of this and to be even on the brink of extinction. It's really upsetting to see, especially because they're such a well-supported club. Like, I've been to quite a lot of stadiums. I've been to Liverpool, for example, who are famous for their fans. But the atmosphere the fans of ADO Den Haag create in the stadium is unmatched. So knowing that this club, so close to my heart, is facing extinction, it's very, very upsetting to see. Now, a bit of a backstory about ADO Den Haag, because not a lot of you may have heard about the club. Well, ADO Den Haag has become champions of the Netherlands twice in their history. They are a very well supported team and are the 6th most watched football club on Dutch television. And they have some of the most loyal, loudest and passionate fans in the country. Their most recent success was in 2011, when they finished 7th and qualified for the qualifying stages of the Europa League. They had one of the most exciting teams in the Netherlands at the time, with the likes of Jens Toornstra, Lex Immers, Wesley Verhoek, František Kubik, and their main guy Dimitri Bulikin. But how did this club get into their current situation? Well, it all started with their takeover in 2014. On the 24th of June 2014, ADO Den Haag was taken over by the Chinese company United Fansen. Wang Wei of United Fansen sold all of the ADO fans a dream of success, and he promised that he would invest a lot of money into the club. The budget would rise from 10 million euros a year to 25 million euros a year. But right after that takeover, things already took a turn for the worst. ADO didn't receive any money from United Fansen in the first half year of the takeover. Only in January 2015 was when ADO received some money. But after this, there continued to be problems with overdue payments. Wang assured the fans and the club not to worry, because this was all due to cultural differences. In 2016, 2 years after their takeover, there still wasn't a solution, and there were more and more doubts starting to arise whether United Fansen even had money. That same year, ADO also started their first court case against United Fansen in order to force money to come through. In 2017, Wang left the board of directors of ADO Den Haag, but the club was still owned by United Fansen. There continued to be a problem with overdue payments and payments that were promised but never given. A lot of other investors also stopped their investments in the club because of the big mess the club was in and the debt it started to collect. ADO Den Haag did very well though to keep the club very stable on the pitch until the 2019-2020 season. The club was a big mess behind the scenes, and it started to show on the pitch. There were very poor performances, frequent manager changes, an overhaul of players in the squad and in the board of directors, and all of that saw ADO fight against relegation. That season ADO got very lucky though, as they were sitting in the relegation spot, but because of the COVID pandemic the season got annulled. But last season there was no such luck for ADO Den Haag. The club relegated to the 2nd division, and on top of that their equity decreased to minus 4.8 million euros. That season ADO also started a second court case against Wang to receive 2.1 million euros. ADO won the case, but to this day the club still hasn't received any money from Wang. Instead, Wang has put ADO up for sale, but a sale so far has not been materialized. There has been quite a lot of interest in taking over the club, as it's a club with huge potential in the 3rd biggest city of the Netherlands and with a very solid fan base. But so far no deal has been made. A potential takeover is also quite difficult to achieve due to Chinese regulations. Wang can't sell ADO Den Haag for a loss, so he basically has to make a profit. If he doesn't make a profit, it will look bad on China's economy, and this could result in sanctions for Wang, but also even an imprisonment. So the new owners will need to pay United Fansen a lot of money. They have to get rid of the debt, and they have to guarantee the Dutch FA 5 million euros. Former football coach Martin Jol is together with an associate currently in the lead to take over the club. He's been a recent member of the board of directors, but has made very questionable decisions regarding the squad, which ultimately led to relegation. So he's not the most loved by ADO fans, but he may be their only hope. ADO Den Haag has made a decent start in the second division so far, but the Dutch FA has given the club a point reduction of 3 points already, and another 3 points are on the horizon, making it tougher and tougher for the club to fight their way back to the first division if they still have a chance to proceed after this month. But let's hope that a takeover will be materialized in the upcoming days and that this beautiful club is not gonna go extinct.